to look at the pasuk in Mishlei, and you give me a piece of paper, 3 chidushim that you got from that Mishlei with the going. As of this minute, I did not receive any piece of paper on any 3 chidushim. A very strange position. Nobody wrote to me. But I produced 3 chidushim. Maybe tomorrow I'll produce another 3. I'll tell you my 3 chidushim. I thought about it. Because I take myself seriously. I don't have the gun with me. Anybody has the gun? I took it a little seriously. Only one person he asked me, and Rabbi, where's the pasuk? Right? Nobody else asked me. And I assume everybody knows. The pasuk goes like this. Lo adam mar chelei mashem man eloshu. Man organizes his heart. Like Orach HaShulchan. Like you come Friday night, the house has to be sudar, organized. The Torah got to be organized. So what does man do? Man organizes his heart. Why? Because it says, Rachmana liba boy, God wants your heart. So everybody says God wants your heart. He has my heart. That doesn't mean that. He has my heart. Rabbi, you have my heart. I had somebody, a pastor, he came as a shliach. I said, how can you be a shliach? We have a rule. Right? And Rabbi Yossi holds a milei words, you don't give a shlichut. That's why it's a problem. He asked the kasha that how can you have in the Mishnah that a shliach, a guy makes a shliach to send a get to his wife, and then you send another shliach to Mavatel. So the first shliach got a piece of paper at least to deliver to the woman. So you got a piece of paper. So I made a shliach with a piece of paper. So it's not a milah. But the second shliach, I said, these words transfer over to the other shliach and Mavatel. So I knew so why the Mishnah does it work? So Yeshiva gives an answer that bittul is like a maisa, the Botzer is like a maisa. I asked Akasha, what about by chometz? Then you make a shliach like by chometz. Does it work about it? It's not a problem. It's not a problem. But anyway, that what? That. Guy came to see. So I said, so she answered me. I said, how can you do me all this? She says, I'm bringing my heart. By heart, what about the bar mitzvah? Maybe Mila and Yeshua got to be doing a mitzvah. We don't know. That's a kasha. What about a mitzvah? That's before this was kasha. Asked us why. Mila, what about by a mitzvah? What do you want to give an answer? I came to give heart. Heart is not shy. Heart you can give over. Feelings you can give over. Okay. The heart is the thing you have to organize. Organize the heart. The job that we have to do is organize our heart. Just like a nice table, nice thing, nice learning, you have to organize the heart. So if you organize the heart, what happens? Oh, very good. Like Shabbos. You want Shabbos, what do? You organize Shabbos. You prepare in advance, nice clothing, tables together, get dressed, the food is ready. When Shabbos comes in, what can happen? You have the candles, what can happen? You get the joy of Shabbos. You open yourself up for Shabbos. Let's say your house is dirty, filthy, last minute, onus, macro, food didn't happen, it'll burn, all that, and there's over there. You see, come to Shabbos. You can still sing, but you don't feel that menucha to get that draw from. So what do you have? Does a man have to do? A man has to organize his heart. What happens then? Since the only thing man has is bechira, free choice. Free choice is totally as hard as mine. So he organizes it. He makes a decision. What happens then? All the rest comes from Hashem. You're rich, you're poor, smart, that, learning this, money. It's all from God. You say Chachma, my Chachma. Well, I'm the genius. I work hard. He puts me. So what is it? The Ramban look at you and say, what? What does Ramban say? Does he give us anything? What?
Shem takes the Chachma away from the Chachma.
Because it's the Chachma, you're getting covered on someone's not yours. The Chachma is Hashem, not yours.
So you're not supposed to get it.
You say, oh, share. Look what I did. I made money. It's Hashem. So everything that is comes from God. So the same thing the language man speaks. A man says words. Look at the beautiful room. Me myself, I was saying, what can I do? But no, the words are from Hashem. Floats in, comes out. So the Goin says that's very good by tefillah. By tefillah. That also works by learning Gemara. So we think when we send our kids to Cheder, the school's no good, the teacher's no good. Look at my kids. Right? They're no good, everybody's no good. I'm okay, then I'm going to blame the pencil. Right? What's the problem? What's the problem? The kid has a base kibbutz. It's not proper. Is the kid together? So the mother understands it. She organizes, make sure she has a clean clothing, make sure he did the homework, make sure he's happy as you feed the kid, he's not hungry in class. So when he gets to class, he's a little more organized, marach, led, things are organized, that he can be able to absorb what the teacher said. But the real thing is from the kid. If the kid heart is straight, as it says, if the kid really, when he goes to school, loves Hashem with all his heart, all his soul, and all his might, which means with all his feiches hanefesh. So at that point, what happens? He organizes his heart. Totally to listen. So then the information comes in. Now, if he has a bad teacher, he'll understand. If he has a good teacher, how much more so? The teacher can encourage the child, but where's the source coming from? From the makabel, not from the nosei. Hashem, the words are there. Now where does the seichel come from? My kid has an eye. That's fine. He's a genius. My genius kid, no problem. My kid, he has das. He has bina. What's my problem? No problem. The teacher's no good. Bad methods. Dirty place. Blah blah blah. Good. Makes you. But comes along the guy and quotes this pasuk. Says that's not exactly so. Kasher yosim magba nafsho la'ayin b'teres Hashem. When you decide you're putting all your heart. How do you do it? I don't know exactly. You got to put all your maga of your nefesh in the Torah learning of the Shem, not just talking. What happens then? That's what you do. What do? Ready, prepared, energy to learn with all your heart also, and the Taras Alev, and know that you're learning the Shishon all the years you're going to do. Then what happens? Hashem yitain lo, Deyo. Be no asking. Look no. Hashem does the rest. It's me, not me. It's Hashem. Gilo Hashem. To me, this is one of the most exciting revelations in chinuch that can be. The guilt and the dump goes where? Left. On the makama, the students. Divrei Arav, Divrei Talmud. Was understood? Everybody's a Rav. No, but going to it's still called a Talmud. Who's the Rav? Hashem. At the end, it's our way, our relation to Hashem. It's us. He's there giving the Ashpah and the goodness and the Torah to everybody. All the swarm around. It's your clean. That's to have a tikkun in order to makabel what it's about. In order to that. Now, the Goin quotes Rachmana Liba Boy. It says, "V'chol asher yosim Hashem b'fiv osu yadaber." Anything that comes to your mouth, you can say. Who said that statement? Who made that? V'chol asher yosim Hashem b'fiv osu yadaber. Who said that? Bilam. Bilam when he was ready to curse the Jews, what did he know? He knew the secret formula. He only could straighten his heart out and do his game. And it's not Hashem doesn't. Even the Rosh knows that secret. And the world accepts it. They understand it. We don't understand it. We don't do it. That's the problem. Russia. If I say to you, the Jews said it, you say, the Jews. When I say the Goy said it, Bilam, supposed to be the greater that says it. And he knows it. And it's an accepted thing in the world. Science. The world is informed. That's another mahal. Another dimension. They know it. And it's not, that's what all the Goyim say. God is speaking in me. God is... Because they know that. That's the formula. I get it from that. Except they... They don't get the setup. But the formula. When we say their chatzi avodah, organization means also values, putting it in the proper places. What's an equal, what's a tougher. You organize your seder in your way, what you're doing. And it's a conceptual thing, and how you make your concept package of your seder, which means priorities of what you do, and how you do and what is being done, that organization is half the work. You did the work, the other half will come to proclamation. Do the other part too. It's seder. It doesn't mean clean and neat. That's also part of it. Clean and neat, it's easy to function. Put things in its place, easy to get at it. There's no question. You can do things quicker, faster, and better. How you frame your picture of your fact is your saying about deepness in life and important is also part. How do you organize your life? That you can function in such a way that it's free flow of your soul, that the Torah goes into your soul, and it permeates your being, the right things will just flow out, and which you talk about energy. Which comes from who? From God. Most people went into that box. If I put it in the computer, they'd say, me! And I did it 10 times, it's me. Nobody would admit that. Abu Hashem also, I mean, actually gave me the power of, like I said to you, a little kid, you have a piece of bread. And I said, make a bracha. Bracha Hashem, hamotzi. I said, that God took hamotzi, took the bread from you. Bread from here. God made the bread. But money made the bread. Didi went to the store and bought it, took flour. He paid the note. And you helped it. Remember it. Now, what do you mean Hashem made it? Okay, I know, off there somehow. I didn't mean it. Well, you plant the seed and it comes up. Well, how did the seed come up? The seed, that's scientific. You put the seed, you put the water, you get the sun, it grows up, and it grows up. Where did Hashem come in the picture? Yes, it's a little kid. And you strange answer. Where's Hashem? In Hamotzi, Lechem, in Oretz. You get that chart? Maybe make a little diagram there. Where's Hashem? Where's Hashem? Think about that for years. But everything has Hashem in it. Somehow we have to see Hashem in it. It's hard to see Hashem in it. That's what I do. If your inner self of your heart is yourself, and you're doing otzim, so that's what happens. That's where everything happens. The mitzvah, because they didn't want to believe Hashem, they couldn't see the miracle. And when they saw it, they retranslated and reframed it in their way. That's that. That's a mikra. They reframed everything in a way that they explained in different boxes, and they solved their problems. Yes, but they leave every mitzvah, but we got to bring them back. God will run away. sense of values, what we're going to do. And then when it comes to this man of learning, every day you have to reorganize yourself, re-strengthen, get your heart lined up right, and your soul, with all your commitment, to get that bracha. To give you what? Deyo, Bino, and Haskim. Let me stop now. Anybody have any other thoughts about this? If I don't, yeah.
I was just thinking that in the first part of the Ramadan.
It's also true, but we're talking about the Torah, yes, Tefillah, yes, King, yes, learning Torah. The Kiddush is learning Torah. Right now. Yes.
The heart sometimes refers to emotions, sometimes to intellect.
Anything you want. You have to masada, you have to get together. You can't get your heart together, your head's not together. The heart is like the center one. It means it's all lined up straight. With all your heart, with all your soul, all your mind, all your money. It means that you're totally engrossed, proper position-wise, totally in it. In your learning. It's our biggest subject. So now when a kid comes to me, and a parent comes to me, my little Yankala, my little Zavula, my little Yisachar, my little... You're not learning? I say, very nice. That's Bodhi the boy. Maybe something. The kid. But I get everything I go to. We get this nice point. And the teachers, no good teachers. Maybe the teacher's no good, I agree. But maybe with the kids. So right away, what will I look for? Seder in his heart, soul, and midos. And right away, I'll start picking you in it. Oh, that's why it's wrong. That's why it's wrong. So I'll say, very good, but the teacher's supposed to develop the child. So I say, good. It is true. But develop what? Bad midos. Make him good, though. A little bit. So they try to organize. That's why, when the story of the learning of the Torah was in Gemara Baba Basra, when they were 15, they floated. When they came 15, they said, Yeshiva, what did they do? They gave the Rebbe a kick, and off they went. Nobody would sit because they were not disciplined in order to be able to sit and learn the Torah. So they started the school system at the age of 5 and 6 and all this stuff. At their time will come, they'll be disciplined, have the material. When they come to learn, they'll be masud and organized with the midah to be able to enjoy life and to get it in. Like they say, go to school, learn those college. When you go on, you have a living to make. So you're masada, you enjoy life. But to organize yourself, get your degrees, get your this, learn how to learn in order to be able to, when you come to real life, to be able to organize and enjoy the life and get the most out of life and be part of it in a minute. But it starts with organization. That organization starts from the parents. Are the parents telling values to children? That's also organization. What's important, what's not. How to handle things is also a certain type of organization. And it has to have the right balance in order to get the most out of life. So that's why we learn musar, that's why we work on ourselves. In order to get our heart straightened up, in order to be able to develop ourselves to get the most out of life. It's like, I explain always a refrigerator or a piano. You want to carry a piano out. So, you try to carry it. At a certain point, it drops and falls, it breaks. It's hard. Take this old man, you can give him on the dubba. He looks weak, no muscles, he didn't like a rail. He looks, you know what I mean? You can blow him over in 1 second. And you're husky guys that couldn't do the job. He takes the refrigerator and balances right, or the piano on his back with a big safe, and out he's fine. Because he has it lined up right. He's able to handle the forces of the world. That's what a kasha and a teretz is. You have a contradiction, you're able to somehow balance it, it comes out soft, and it fit it in. The Arna Kodesh can fit it into the kutcher. How does it fit? Somehow. It works. The magician with his tricks is the same thing. Using certain physical phenomena of the eye, see, in order to get the results. It's a chachma. There's a chachma in organizing oneself. There's special university courses. People get degrees in organization. Filing, and there's that business administration, filing and organizing, efficiency experts, all these names they have. But that's in business. That's in all. But where do you get a degree that to organize your heart, your soul, and your character properly to get the most out of the flow into it, to build up yourself totally, get all the chidushim, to all the seichel, to do more lamed you want. Where do you get such a course like that? Where do you get those degrees? That's right here. Right here. There's books right here. That's what it's about. You gotta do it. And you gotta do it to your kids. Your kids. You're already gone, disorganized. You never pick this, throw the things up, your wife tells you never pick it up right. You always bring your old stuff around. He's always complaining, you're not organized, not clean, not neat. You got all these problems, okay? Or you're too neat, you're too this, you're too meticulous, you know what I mean? You don't have the right value, you gotta do this, but who knows what it is, no one's knows. Okay? But your kids. So you think it's cleaning neat clothing, a nice thing, eating the food properly, being kind, hello, thank you, goodbye. You know what I mean? It's also true, but that's not the law. And that's cheshbon hanefesh. That's when you come to learn, you gotta line it up and have that. Any other questions? So tomorrow, let's see 3 more people. Whatever you see, there's a lot of tips. There's a lot of tips.
Where's the pasuk?
Somebody asked me. Chapter 17, number 1. Chapter 17, number 1. I see this pasuk was not here. I don't see notes on this one. The other pasuk was Anyway, I want to talk about tomorrow. So Yom Ha'atzmaut, we advise everybody on tomorrow night not to go anywhere. Stay where you are. The Yeshiva is much more safer than traveling in and out, maybe more hard to learn stuff. Who knows? We're near the old city, who knows what's good. So Yom Ha'atzmaut, you stay put where you are. Don't be chacham. Who knows what they're going to do? There'll be more army, everything, maybe there, maybe not, I don't know. Prepare your food, etc. But I want you to get in line the following. We have a 2 Vegas kasha. Milei, Gomim Shel Shliach. 1 kasha. We have that the Gilu Das, the Gidden, how does it work? We have different problems on the first page. What is Shlichus? How does it work? What is Bittul? Does it mean as it has just a Gilu Das, or is it a new power? What is it? A lot of hakir, thousands of hakir. What is that? Think about the topic. So I want to get involved in some pieces already. On the local blot, like keeping his kasha there, his terror. There are different parts, many pieces. Oma Imru. There's a whole world. The Shlichus is a world. Truma, you have worlds on worlds. You have mitzvahs, mitzvah b'gufo, mitzvah shlichus v'arveira. You have all these thousands of them, but those are side things. You've got to get to our topic here. What is a shliach? There's 2 parts, the minui and the pula. You have thousands of chilukim out in the road. One day I'll have the computer, I'll put out the chilukim of bris, the chilukim of tells, the chilukim of, of amital, amiyal, and you have loads of, all these chilukim coming out in shlichus. How does it work? Where does it work? All the boxes, they're there, they're around. So you have to be involved in it. But we're going to get involved in it. Please go a little further. Make sure you learn daf yomi. Try to don't lose your daf yomi. Make sure you learn at night. Don't wait. You have to learn in the morning. Be usable. Yom you learn the day. You have to learn also what? Right. You can't say I've learned the day. You have to learn the night. You go. Daf yomi. You have mishnah yomi. Halacha. Just move and learn. And what does you got to learn? You can't stay still. You go forward. And the Yetz Hashem, we got to revitalize again my cycle. Maybe it's 60, 70, and 66, 67. You do it all day. I got to build up again energy and the force, the Torah force that comes on with the Torah. Again, those that want to join. Those that don't disappear. Those that are not in shape, we got to get rid of them. You don't want rotten apples around that infect the other people with their bad attitudes and bad ideas. You only want healthy people. And go from a lot of business, a big Torah. It's up to the Makabel. That's us. We have to change ourselves and for ourselves to appreciate, see, and make another. You also have to say, what quantum jump leap you're going to make in this month? And work on it. Ask yourself, how can you outsmart yourself to sit and learn? How's that? How to outsmart yourself to sit and learn. And to purify your heart to be a better person. How can you do that? Lamplin will tell us. How can you outsmart yourself? Okay. How can you outsmart yourself? To win. How's that? Because we want to lose. Most people want to lose. And they have good reasons why. They want to prove to the world why they lose. They want to blame their father, their mother, their yeshiva, their people, and their heads and their people. Get all kinds of circumstances, their their rabbis and their families and their kids, and their wives and their... They got loads of them. Why lose? But how can you outsmart yourself? And your heart, your soul, your needles are lined up and your money are lined up. It works. You gotta get it. And the winner is what? Seeing Hashem. The winner is Das Torah. That's the winner. That's the end. Okay. Anybody else have something to give in? Does anybody have a safer again? Let me give you back with you. Let's get the pasuk a little bit in my head. Lo Adam mar chelev u'me Hashem man Elosh. Can you sing this for us? Are you singing it right now? Lo Adam mar chelev u'me Hashem man Elosh. You say before.
What is my name?
Mane Loshon. Maybe someone can help me. Answer. Right? Amar Chelei Umashem Mane Loshon. And many people gave me interesting thoughts. The question is it a cause and result? If X, therefore Y. If you're Marchilei, therefore you get Ma'ala Lashon. Or no? It's a schus. But definitely if you have Ma'ala Lashon, definitely it was Marchilei. must happen. Now what happens if the person is not Marachei Lev? So Hashem anyway gives Lashon, but not a good Lashon. Lashon anyway comes from Hashem, good or bad. But Dafka Marachei Lev produces Lashon, otherwise the Lashon comes from him. And the third problem, by Bilam himself, what did he think? He wanted to curse the Jews. He said, I can't do it. So what was he doing anyway? He knew that God loves the Jews. They won't do it. God won't do the wrong thing. So what did he think that what he could do, it would happen? Must be he'll marach his lay in a way that he would think there's an injustice happening for these people. How can these people work so hard in their land be taken away? These Jews just come in and take away the land. There's some schus in here. Or the Jews themselves aren't so good. So why should it happen? And therefore, organize his heart in the total perspective of 100% heart that the Jewish person must be, or the Jewish nation be perfect. They're not. Therefore, he's demanding from Hashem that the Shem Shemayim, that these people have to be punished. The right words will come out. Give the right scolding in order that justice should happen, because God is just. What is meant by marachei lev? We said it's not only the heart, but the heart is definitely an essential quality which has to take place. If the heart goes in place, and then he said, if the guy's tongue-tied, he's going to speak without stuttering. Can't be. Right? Moshe had the ability to speak. We answered that the second one, Moshe was in a different category. Moshe represented Am Yisrael. Represented the Jewish people, so that's a different story. And we're making that. I want to read a story. The Mar Chadiga. Rabbi Mordechai had a yeshiva. These two illmen came to the yeshiva. And then what did he say? So then what did he do? He was mispalled that they could. What was the tefillah? The tefillah was that no for me. He said, well, since their heart is right and they want to speak, so therefore, what else is the reason of speech? So therefore, he was mispalled that koyach should come in there or get rid of the bad, that it should come, but not that it was open. He said, did the right thing. Any questions over these? I have a question. But let's see what we can learn from it. We saw from the Medrash Rabbi, Levi's, how many pillars? 49. The heart has 49 jars. One is Lasso Sadar, make Seder. The question was, the heart makes the Seder, the man directs the heart to make the Seder. The man makes the Seder in the heart, that the heart organized, and that's the Kliva. But definitely when we say Rahmana Liba Boy, in a sense it means, give me your heart. It is my heart. But definitely has to be lined up. The heart, the soul, the midos, the money, have to be lined up with the right Yirat Shamayim and Avas Hashem, the serious nefesh for the Torah, to behind the Torah, that the setup is such that the bracha to be chal. That was it. So come to us really. All the other questions like I asked, who knows? Yes, you have a right.
Rashi says
What?
that it's a source. He said you could do the Arika slave if you're not going to Hashem.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
It means you didn't do the Arika slave properly.
Well, you did Arika slave, but things hold it back. You're wearing shatnez. You are maneuver b'shus hatari, amaveris, and not everything. It may happen. There's meniyas. But you need a schus, a positive schus. We're not clear how it works. Don't know. Yes.
Rabbi Miller always insists that lev is
The reality is that the reality is that, as Monsieur Shem says, makom sakon. You don't put yourself in. Harab is less sakon. There's more soldiers around. Who knows? But all to do crazy people, you have to watch out for. There's 50 soldiers in Michigan. It's a 50 soldiers. There's 50 soldiers in Michigan. So for our sake, we said stay the Yeshiva and those here, and those hate. What can you do? But tomorrow we're trying to do something else also. Just came up today, this morning. In the Yeshiva, we're trying to put a fence around the area, a larger area, in order to be able to. He brings down Rabbi Botzer that says, "Kol hador b'Eretz Yisrael shor v'lo." The guy who lives in Eretz Yisrael is without over. He says, "Dafka b'mi shador bo l'shem mitzvah yishuv Eretz Yisrael shu mokum kodusha u'kedei shetogin olav zchus Eretz Yisrael shelo yoli dechem." It's not just a stam statement. There's a stipulation in it. There's an understood background. When a guy says Eretz Yisrael, that's the result. Anybody door Eretz Yisrael, or a door has kedusha, or does it mean that it will come to the end? If you live in Eretz Yisrael, the kedushas of Eretz Yisrael will help you from sinning, and even in times you do sin, acha shechoto umotza atzmo oime b'mokum kodosh. And then, and since you're in a quality place called Kedusha, the Kedusha will arouse you, because you want to cause you to do tshuva. So therefore, being Eretz Yisrael is not just being in Adari, I'm living here, it protects me. But you have to have in mind the mitzvah of Yisha, and the mitzvah is what? That there's a holiness here, and this holiness will protect you. And you're asking really, when you're doing it, that you want that the schus of Eretz Yisrael to protect you and your children from sin. If you do sin, there's a second view that says, and even you'll say Eretz Yisrael is machape legamrei. The other svara, the first one is a contingent one upon your kavanas, your self, what you're feeling towards the kedushas of Eretz Yisrael. Is afilu hachil loy odef b'yom kippur. It should be worse than Yom Kippur. And by Yom Kippur we know that it shemachape kapara gemura to who? Achavi mi shoyme echte Yom Kippur chape and Yom Kippur chape. If I say I will sin, and Yom Kippur is not going to work. Not going to work. So why should over here still be greater than Yom Kippur? So then what does it mean? Eretz Yisrael is machape. Even if you do a sin, without putting a lev to it, the Eretz Yisrael will cause you to change. So therefore, Sometimes it's not, but still, if you don't want it, you have a zalzel on Eretz Yisrael, or you say, I'm in Eretz Yeshiva, so I save money, or this or that. So therefore, we are building around the fence. We're really trying to chop in that Kedushas Eretz Yisrael should be in our possession, and it's Gulas Karkar, that we're able to, not the Arabs don't use it, and it'll be able for us for the advantage of using the place in a holy way. Families, try doing things that we didn't. There should be Orla, there should be in Shvias, they should be able to have camps for the kids, in other words, to use it for the Kedusha in Eretz Yisrael. Not stam a chapping, and therefore whatever we can get to bring that Kedusha and mafkin away from the goyim, they should make kinyonim, and we should have the kinyon in it. There's a big kinyon of Kedusha Eretz Yisrael. We have to think in that line. But here I see another little chiddush. How are we supposed to live in Eretz Yisrael? Not how to die in Eretz Yisrael, because the guys are like dead. They're not getting the holiness from the land. They're not cutting to the roots. How do you live in Eretz Yisrael? That you elevate yourself according to that Kedusha elevated life. Imagine a guy going to Chutz La'aretz. Very nice. Maybe Bobo, Mokum Torah, Shiloh. But the Kedusha of Eretz Yisrael is a tremendous thing, tremendous powerful force to help him do tshuva, help in the learning. It's not a Torah stuff. How to live in Eretz Yisrael. Live in Eretz Yisrael is to hook into that Kedusha and get it part of you and let it live there. It helps you away from Averas. It helps you become holier. When you do a sin, since you're in a holy place, therefore, it will cause you, because you want to be holier, to cause you to elevate yourself to the holiness and purity of that. The same as living in a Yeshiva. And no, two boundaries, those three machanot in Am Yisrael. Holy, you had the Machane Levi and Machane Yisrael, and you had Yatza. So to build a second fence, I think, is a big step, and shooting out Torah, that's a big step if we could accomplish that. It means money, it means time. The Sutton wants a lot of money if they want to do it. They never did it for us, right? Okay, so we have to do it ourselves. So we'll celebrate Yom Ha'atzmaut by building Eretz Yisrael. We have to take advantage of this time, and we have to think of the Kedusha of it, and grabbing the Kedusha and helping out in the Yeshiva Eretz Yisrael in that type of life. Yeshiva Eretz Yisrael, Shein Mitzvah, I think Shein Mitzvah Yeshiva Eretz Yisrael. It should be a holy place, and it should protect us and elevate us spiritually. Otherwise, what are we doing? We'll need everybody there. It has to be organized right. To have it happen. I hope when we come back on today's Tuesday, Thursday, we'll be a little more into Sukkah a little bit, and we'll say more Dvar Torahs into the Sukkah. So I just want you to line up, take it serious. Most people don't take much things serious, but take it more serious. Go over the pasuk again, think about it again. Know the pasuk by heart. Try to apply it to yourself, apply it to your family. Maybe this Shabbos in your home, you say the pasuk, say this pasuk, instead of the regular Mishnah pasuk. Know it by heart. Now your kids to know it, your wife should know it. Put it up on the signs. I don't know. Get it in your being. Make it alive, make it vibrant. And apply it to yourself.